Hi, everyone. Hope all is going well. So my name is Bisharah Estephan. I'm from Jordan. I'm from a ministry. It's called Kenosis Ministry. We have multiple projects, on-ground projects and tech projects. And we're here today to speak about THEOSUMMA, the redeemed knowledge, which is the AI module that can take the current existed AI knowledge and just redeem it for Jesus Christ to just narrow the wisdom gap or the gap between the content that's generated by AI and Christian content, truth. But before that, I just want to share with you something we call a gospel moment. I've learned about it 2 days ago. That was great because I spend my time just trying to search for terminologies of what's happening with tech and AI and I mean, what's happening in the world and how we can utilize AI in Christianity. And basically, yesterday, an interesting question was thrown on the table. And someone was asking, can God use AI? Can God use technology? So for me, I'm a developer, and also I'm a CTO and co-founder of this project. For me, it was all about if statements and for loops and development. Who's here develop code, write code? Cool. So for me, it was more than an if statement, like if not you underscore feeling good underscore today, then throw a big error that you would spend your whole day just trying to fix, which is, I like that, but at the same time, this is what I realized it's all about. Until I was sitting with my friend once a day, okay, and I asked him, we're just trying to try a new technology. We're prototyping a new technology. So would you like to try it? And my friend was an atheist, and this prototype was a Christian. So the first question that he came to his mind is, can I challenge God? Like he thinks that he can't challenge God, and he wanted the machine to tell him if he can challenge God or not. So basically, who knows the Lord of the Ring, the great movie? Like all of us know it. Perfect. So that AI module that we were prototyping just answered him as follows. Just as the hobbits cannot stand against the Ents, ancient and towering beings of a great strength, so too we cannot stand against God, whose greatness infinitely surpasses ours. Well, it's a great metaphor. Like it shaped the idea for him that God is a great being, he's too big, and the hobbits are too small, so it's a good comparison. But what made all the story is, at that time, at that season of his life, he was so into that movie. Like he was under Gandalf effect. So basically, the answer was right into his heart. Like he understood it in a way that he can't say no to that answer. And by the way, this question was on his mind like the whole time. So basically, it's not just a code. Like on that moment, I just realized it's not just a code. It's a moment of gospel. Like it's a moment where God really can utilize new technology, can utilize anything to his name. I mean, so basically, in THEOSUMMA, THEOSUMMA is functioning under Kenosis Ministry. So Kenosis Ministry has two main projects, Alpha Omega project and THEOSUMMA project. Alpha Omega has been there for years. like 20 years. So I'll just describe Alpha Omega, and then we'll move to THEOSUMMA, because THEOSUMMA is the technical representation of that knowledge, of that Christian theological interaction that has been there over years. So basically, in Alpha Omega, we do YouTube podcasts, and we do sessions. We try to represent Christianity in a way that it's really not just a belief that it can't be explained. No, it's a belief that it's explainable, it's really solid, and you can just come and ask, and there is an answer. And at the same time, in Alpha Omega, we do communities, Bible study groups, for all over the MENA, actually, not only in Jordan or Middle East. We do media, we do podcasts, we do Think Corner. By the way, Think Corner is an initiative that we gather people from all backgrounds to just discuss faith. So if you're familiar with Jordan, it's an Islamic country with 1.8 Christian percent, and the 1.8 Christian percent is not that big, because it has like only 10,000 people believers. So to gather 500 people in a room with different backgrounds, Muslim, atheists, agnostics, Christians, Catholics, Orthodox, like in different backgrounds, it's really hard job, okay? So we went into that, and in our events, or the main focus of Alpha Omega is atheists and Muslims. This is the main focus group. So in the event, like one of the events, there was like a majority of Muslims, and we were speaking about theology and why God can be 3 in 1, which is really something odd for them. But anyway, we do also Apologia School. Apologia School is kind of we're equipping people, we're equipping ministries to stand in front of people with different questions, and they can answer them. And the last book that has been written by Danny Samani. By the way, Danny is the CEO and founder of Kenosis Group with THEOSUMMA and Alpha Omega. He wrote last book is The Sufficient Reason, where he addresses 20 arguments about atheist Muslims. Now, back to THEOSUMMA. So 1.5 years ago, when AI started emerging, we started finding a need for AI interference. So back then, 2003, when Facebook emerged and YouTube emerged and all of those media platforms that are currently ruling the internet space, there was no Christian presence. Thus, nowadays, any corrupted arguments or any corrupted Christian truth can be just spread without anyone that can stand in front of it. So basically, we started to just interact with AI, and we started to think, how can we just bring Think Corner, or how can bring Alpha Omega, that legitimate knowledge, into the AI space, into this emerging technology with thousands of users. So for example, when you go to ChatGPT, this is ChatGPT answer, and you ask, who is Jesus? So the type of truth there is like this. Jesus of the Nazareth, often referred to as Jesus Christ, is the central figure of Christianity, and so on. So it tells some historical data information, but it doesn't tell some truthful information that should be described from a Christian point of view, from someone who's baptized, I mean. So basically, what we try to do in THEOSUMMA AI is to turn this type of truth to this type of truth. So when you ask who is Jesus, Jesus known as Christ is center of Christian belief. He is acknowledged as the Son of God and the second hypostasis of the Holy Trinity, which encompasses the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Jesus is considered both fully divine and fully human, a concept known as the hypostatic union, meaning his divine and human nature are united in one person without division, separation, mixing, and merging. So basically, this truth, if it has been exposed to someone, he would really get what is Christianity. What is this belief, this solid belief? It's not just someone who came 2,000 years ago and that's it. By the way, this is ChatGPT, but if you go and ask, let's say, DeepSeek or any other AI platform and try to do it in Arabic, who is Jesus? He's Isa ibn Maryam, the Islamic virgin, the Islamic story of Jesus. And he starts telling he's a good prophet, he has good morals, he came, it's all corrupted knowledge. So what we're trying here to do is, especially with, by the way, Muslim population in the world is 2 billion, it's not small. So we're trying to just to bring this type of knowledge there. So we saw a call to step in, and we stepped in. We stepped in to those groups of people. We stepped in to average Christians, into scholars, theologians, businessmen, truth seekers, students. We went to follow-up ministries, organizations, men and women, parents. We tried as much as we can to add a presence for the truth inside this new technology, because everyone is hunger for AI engine inside their ministries, inside their house. And speaking of AI engine, this is our vision in THEOSUMMA. At the end, I will just show you a diagram of how THEOSUMMA technically functions. But we're trying to build an AI engine that can be everywhere. It's not just a chatbot. It's not an interface that you can just go and ask. There is an interface. There is a user interface that you can ask, but it's an engine at the same time that can be used in every ministry, that any developer can use in their website. Like for instance, if you have the big WordPress platform, open source, if you have a WordPress website, you can just plug in that engine, and here you go, you have valid truth. So basically, in THEOSUMMA, we're functioning on multi-level matrix, multi-dimensional, matrix. We're targeting individual, as I said, follow-up ministries and Christian organization on those 3 levels: evangelism, discipleship, and self-development. So, speaking of individuals, so we've built an interface for THEOSUMMA that individuals can just log in and, like they can like theosumma.com and create an account and log in. Sorry, this is the beta interface currently, but we're getting this new interface next month. In THEOSUMMA platform, we try to make it a platform where you can get everything through AI. So basically, you can just discuss with the AI, and at the same time, there's so many schools that you can just enable and discuss the truth through these schools. So we're not saying here that we have the ultimate truth, like this is our doctrine and everyone can just follow this doctrine. No, you can just go and discuss based on what you really believe in or interested to hear about. And at the same time, we try to create a community of Christians that they can not only use the AI, but have or be existing in some like respectful environment where you can share your beliefs without getting just blocked or flagged. And also, we're utilizing AI in this community. So who's using @grok in x.com? cool. So I'm pretty sure Elon Musk has access to our documentation and just stole this. Because we really implemented this idea of the Christian AI can reply to answers and can create discussions with you just being asking the AI to just do it. So at THEOSUMMA, what do you think about this topic in Christianity or in life or in business, like whatever? So yeah. And then there's a way to chat with your Bible, but not in a way that you just ask the Bible. No, you can read the Bible inside THEOSUMMA. And then if you have any question, you can just ask on the specific chapter and specific verse. And if you're familiar with, like people were talking a lot about RAG, retrieval augmented generation in AI. So basically, in the past, we used to search the Bible by like evil. So then it will grab all evil words in the Bible and get you verses. But today in AI, you can search by context. You can search by an idea, and you get the chapters, the verses that are talking about this idea. So we're introducing also this in THEOSUMMA. And we're trying to bring topics into discussions, so you can discuss with AI for specific topics. So science and faith, faith and reality, apologetics, worldviews, religions, like more than 250 topics, and it's growing, that you can just hook the AI into that topic and start discussing the AI with. And this is another great initiatives. We're trying to test the waters. So basically, you can bring a prophet that has specific characters that can help you in a specific domain in your life. So for instance, if I have something at work or a dilemma at work, or my boss is hurting me, I want to know how to deal with it. So usually, there's a prophet or there's a character in the Bible that is really related into this topic. So for instance, Daniel was excellent in his work, so he can really walk you through like how to excel in your work according to the word. So yeah, basically, this is what we are trying to do for THEOSUMMA for individuals. And there's the mobile version as well, so it will be in our pockets and on our desktop and laptops. And then there's THEOSUMMA for follow-up ministries and Christian organizations. So basically, it's all about Christian organizations, but we separated them because really every organization has a distinguished track of objectives that they can go through or they want to go through. So basically, follow-up ministries are trying to go into people with evangelizing or discipleship, and Christian organization, they have another track. They needed the tools and some other things. So speaking of follow-up ministries, so we've introduced THEOSUMMA into Facebook, into Instagram, into other social media platforms. So basically, each follow-up ministry that have Facebook page, and by the way, in the Arab world, we receive millions of inquiries and messages on Facebook. Like it depends on the Facebook page persona, but basically, a lot of Facebook pages deals with Islam, atheism, and some Facebook pages deals with like how can you help me in my life. So one of the ministries that we're working with is Care for You Ministry. There's a page that the target audience is all about like how you can help me in my life. So THEOSUMMA is there. If THEOSUMMA was not there, ministries will be using ChatGPT. And then if you just go to ChatGPT and ask, I don't love myself, what shall I do? Or I'm really in pressure, what shall I do? I asked this question to ChatGPT and he said, you can do yoga. Well, not for us. I mean, there's a different level that can be done here. So, and yes, those are some of the examples that THEOSUMMA is capable to just provide users with answers as a chatbot inside Facebook Messengers. And ministries as well, they have their own dashboard. They can use Facebook Messenger inside THEOSUMMA for ministries. They can manage their AI agents. So each Facebook page has its own AI agent that can do things for them, like in a wide variety of tasks. And then there's other ministries that they do evangelizing. So in the world of evangelism, we created this plugin or this way of adding THEOSUMMA into your website. You can just create campaigns, and then the traffic will be interacting with a customized way. So, by the way, this message, here's it in English, translated. So basically, this campaign was all about trying to answer, to give a word of gospel, and then to hook the users into another track of discipleship. So we could utilize AI to do this task. For instance, in discipleship, we could build a module, a mobile application, like a customized way to do discipleships. So for instance, people can, with Miracle Connect organization, we've built them a mobile application so people can just interact with AI, ask them about life and about Christian topic, and then they can read Bible, they can do journal, daily journals, and so on. So I'm just trying, guys, to show you where we intersect, where we can spread like the truth data that can be generated from AI. We did this funny project. So basically, the Chosen series, like in partnership with Be-Light. Be-Light is the distributor of Chosen in the Arabic language. So we just created an interactive way of how you can just talk with the series. So you can just ask to talk with Simon, like what's happening currently in the scene. By the way, I just continued this. And I asked him, what's happening right now in the scene? Right now, I'm talking about how Andrew and the boys showed up during a tough night of fishing. It's been quite frustrating, but having them. Like, you can ask any question, so basically, if you can now just ask what's... Exactly, exactly. So, by the way, this is an application of THEOSUMMA that can be just utilized in so many ways. Yeah, one of the ways are the Chosen series. So, what is happening right now? And then, well, I'm dealing with usual ups and downs of life, a fisherman. So it's hacked to that scene because I'm called Peter. But if you're refreshed, and called another scene. Yeah, so what is happening now? Simon is currently taking a moment, perhaps, to gather his thoughts or considering something important. It's a quiet moment, and he's using the opportunity to focus, reflecting something that might be on his mind. What are you curious about this scene? So it's just it's created an interactive way of doing things. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm just closing with the idea of what is really THEOSUMMA. It's not just another AI chatbot. It's really an engine that can be plugged into all of those services. Actually, let me show you guys. So, so basically, this is the engine, and basically we're going towards developing customized services for ministries, social media, WordPress plugins. Basically, we're doing, if there's, here's the developer, we're doing a RAG API, by the way. So it's a kind of vast amount of library that can just be utilized, classified. Actually, we did classify it. And we're creating an API so people can just pull out truth based on a specific topic, specific categories, labeled data, and they can use it in their applications instead of like spending time with gathering data. So yeah, that is what THEOSUMMA all about in. By the way, this is belive.theosumma.com, the chosen episode link. You can just go and try it. This API key is long because as we are growing, we just found out that a lot of security attacks has been enforced on THEOSUMMA because it's Christian, it addresses so many tracks. So for instance, last month, we've got a big security attack. So we're trying to measure our security and implement security as much as possible. So I really apologize again for the long API key. So once you open the link, you can just enter this API key and you can just try it. On the right, it's a QR code of my account. And there's THEOSUMMA link as well on my account. So you can just contact me. Let's get in touch. If you're interested to build with THEOSUMMA, be a partner with THEOSUMMA, because it's really a big, big, big vision. We can't do it alone. We need to put our hands with others, and so we can grow the kingdom more and more. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. So we use multiple models, but at the end of the day, we pull those models. We create an agentic framework. We created an agentic framework where those models can speak to each other, filter the truth, and then output valid truth according to whatever is being used. Yeah. So we use fine-tuning, we use prompting, we use RAG, we use, so recently with the small Gemma models, it's really easy to fine-tune and use those small models on your own servers. So yeah. Okay, so the question was, do we use open source AI models or what? Yeah. Is there any other question? Like, I'm open. Yep. Yeah, so this is a way, okay, the question was, is that only for the chosen or if it's available for any other videos? So basically, this is an application of how we can do this for videos. So whatever the video is, we can do it for videos or for audios or for PDFs. So in THEOSUMMA for users, there's a module, it's all about how to chat with your PDF. So basically, you can just upload your PDF and you can chat with PDF, ask through a Christian lenses, any question about that PDF. So yeah, it's an application, implementation. Yep. Yeah, so anyway, I'll be here if anyone has any question or so on. Thank you so much.